And hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to, excuse me, another episode of Let's Play Prison Architect. This is episode 13. I'd like to say thanks to everybody who's come out. If you're watching on Twitch, please remember to hit that follow button for more live streams. Much appreciated. If you're watching on YouTube, also thank you for coming. Very much like it if you would please leave a like and hit that subscribe button for more content. So, last time we did a fair amount of remodeling on our prison. Got our second cell block zone set up. And we also did some major modifications to our first cell block. So let's see here. And let me pull up my main screen, pull up that. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We should have room. Alright, so, as I said, here's our original cell block. Then here's our second one. We got this one all built up, so with all the cells over here, so that we could slowly transfer. I need to get all my words right. What else is new? So yeah, we transferred them down there to the cell block 2, so we could phase in the one by one. Oh, geez, Louise. What in the horse apples? This. Ah, this must be a done goof. This must have been some sort of done goof I did. Alright, let's get those out of the way. And let's do a shakedown. Always need to do a shakedown. I don't know how I managed to I don't remember how I done goofed that. Must have been a good reason though. So, the thing we are going to try to do in this part is we are continuing to try and fix deficitlandia. You know, we've got only so much income we can deal with. And we, as you can see, we've got 50k worth of deficit. I don't like that. So let's see here, what I'm trying to do at least. Come on. Open door. Open door. That got at least a compromise cell. There we go. So you need to get a wall right here. A wall right there. Oh boy. It looks like, yeah, a bunch of guys are trying to get out. Bunch of these guys are trying to get out. That is a thing for certain. Let's go ahead here and finish checking on. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Dismantle, bed, dismantle. For a while, those cells aren't fixed. Rooms, cell. I got water. Oh, there we go. Finally, it finally decided to do its thing. So We've got, wow, we've got 89 prisoners coming in. That's a metric button. Make sure we've got all the tunnels removed. Gotta oblige the O'Shea. What in the heck? Oh boy. Looks like somebody there was trying. I need to get a drink of water. Looks like somebody was trying to bash things up because he wasn't happy. Silly prisoners. You know, we need to get these guys their own shower facilities. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Go ahead. Don't undolt that. There we go. And go ahead and get each one of these guys their own thing. So let's see. Jeez, guys! Wait a minute. Did I? I think I done goof somewhere. See here. 2. There we go. That's better. I was like, I know this has to work somehow. I know I have a system. Alright, so let's make sure we put down jail doors. On those guys. There we go. Of course, we want just some regular doors right here. Come on. There we go. My own mouse was in the way. Utilities. Let's see here. Let's go ahead here. Come on. There we go. We'll run out the power lines. That way we can make sure that these guys got that power. There's that. Awesome sauce. And then we need the door servos. Not going to be too much of a hassle, of course. One. Ah! Dum-dum. I just managed to overclick. Oh, holy hedge apples. We just got a bunch of prisoners released. Whew. Wasn't quite what I was expecting there, but hey, at least we got some more money. Let's see here. I want to take a look at how much we got for an intake for next time. Yeah, I think we're just going to wait for it to stockpile, because, I mean, with only 15 min sec and 32 medium sec, we'll leave it at 675 for a moment. For the moment, at least. So, anywho, see, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. I love it when I do stuff right. And then, what I can do, save some time and effort, just clone this dude. So, quick build, clone. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to make sure, because of the slight variance, what I can do at least is this. I'm gonna have to rework the entrance, so that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. All right. Let's see here. Don't worry, we'll redo the end. Don't worry. I'm trying to save myself some work, of course, by doing it like this. Come on. Uh-huh. I love it when things work out. Jeez, guys, you really gotta do that? That's one thing about the prisoners in this game. They love bashing each other's brains out. I'm not certain, but they ought to perhaps rename the game Brain Brashing Architect. Alright, come on. Oh, at least we've got some more prisoners released. And another death. Objects. Alright. I gotta work on the drains here, so. Well, that's what I'm doing right here, is put in all the drains. Alright. Alright, so let's see. I gotta let's finish doing the end here. So lights right there. Then rooms. Shower. Shower. And then utilities. So that's one thing we need to worry about. But objects. Objects first. Don't forget that. Oh, not a drain. I want a shower head. I just love it when you misclick stuff. Alright. Now we go to utilities. Let's go ahead here. I'm going to make a slight change here on the water distribution system. See if we can at least save perhaps just a smidge of money. So if I do it like that, this sort of like two prongs, that at least in theory should save some money. Wait, did I? I overdid this side, so let's undolt it. We'll save at least a little money though. Dust is good. I'll just connect up. Overdid that one, that's for sure. Duh. Department of Duh. I'll add pipes like that, just to help make sure. I'd rather have it be OCD'd, and yeah. Alright, I want to see, let's see, what am I looking for? I was thinking I need to take a look at something. What was I looking for? That was something. Let's do that. Let's do that. The prison manufacturing deal. So let's go ahead here. I know I'm gonna at least prep this area. I'm going to leave it open for the moment. I want to have my guys come down here as needed, because we're also gonna come work on the other side right here. Let's go back to utilities. We want to go back to this guy. Again, we're going to be focusing on getting as many prisoners as we can into the system, having many prisoners. Well, a huge pain in the tuchus is a thing. Let's see. Take off utilities for the moment. I want to see intake. Well, I've got 32, so that's not going to completely drain medium security. Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to have that happen. Alright, so utilities. I also want to get up the water mains, so let's see. There's a wall. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 right there. Also build the wall. Ziz. Also need to... almost done dumbed it. Oh, jeez, guys, you keep bashing each other's brains out. Why? Why do you guys have to keep bashing each other's brains out? Why? We're definitely gonna have to do another shakedown, I think. Alright, so let's see here. I want to go up topside this dude. I'm going to do the quick build, however, from this end. We're slowly trying to get things set up. Alright, objects. Don't forget to put down the jail doors. Alright. Probably an overdose. Yep, looks like it. Yep, he overdosed. What a dunce. Oh, speaking of where we are, quick build. We'll have to do the end there, of course, specialty. See here. Sorry, my brain is trying to process 500,000 different things and, trying to get all the stuffs done. Alright. See, rooms. Shower. Objects. I want to forget the drains for the showers, of course, so time to do that. Stoofs. if I want to forget to also install the shower heads where we need them. So let's see, shower heads need to go here. Utilities. Alright, there's that. Time for water distribution. Oh, good. Got done. There's all that. Yay! Alright. Also gonna get the walls up here up and running too. See, shower up showers. Also gonna get the walls up over here running as well. It's a lot of stress my construction workers are under, yes, but when all is said and done, I'm trying to pace myself, so I'm almost forgetting to put my door servos in. Up there. Come on. There we go. See, there's one there. Come on. Just don't forget these guys down here, so. There's that. Did I get the one here? I think I did. Yes, I did. So, let's see here. See if I can connect any of these guys. Just why am I paused? Shouldn't be paused. Up. I can do this side at least. $14K. I get that one connected fully? Yes. I was curious there. Curious. See. There we go. I'll go ahead and connect this guy to in here to the unit here. Then can unkeep it locked open. Wait, doesn't have power? Jeez, I thought it had power. And being, what's it? Silly headed. Whatever reason I thought I hadn't gotten the power line over to it. Let's go ahead here and get this guy area hooked up with its power. To do the same thing for this guy. It's not going to be too hard. There we go. Not power for them. Yay! Let's see, what's our intake capability? 12 and 51. Well, for the moment, I think we'll autosave. I think we'll just continue to hold off. Try to keep our guys working here. We've got enough trouble without having to worry about build more cells, even though we've already got a ton of spare cells. Just want to basically give myself the chance to let all the work get done. Oh, these guys can be hooked up. They're all there. We'll go ahead and connect. That is a little bit of a hassle to. Oh. Make the door servos high priority so that they can be dealt with. I'd rather have those guys get fed. See, that one's there. I want to wait for the other one so I can do both of them at the same time. Oh, jeez Louise. Yep, that's what I thought. We're just managing to release prisoners, too. Oh, ho, ho, look at that! Look at that! The reoffending rate, last time I remember, the reoffending rate was like 13%, and the paroled early with reoffense rate was like 9%. Look at that, they're down to 7 and 5. Look at that! We're doing better! We are doing way, way better. Not to mention our finances are doing better, but of course they are not quite where I want them. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this stuff hasn't been worked on yet. Well, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead here and at least plan out while our worker dudes are busy doing what they need to be doing. So we'll do it like this. There we go. Gonna fit inside the walls. Let's say walls. Wall right there. Wall right there. Basically, I'm going to divide these into smaller workshop rooms. I'm going to do this area first, mostly because it'll be closer to the stuff, to the forestry area. And so, by having a generator section in here, and let's finish putting in the blocks. Not that objects. Actually, we can do it like this. Yay! So what I'll do is one of these guys, probably like this dude right here. We'll start with him, and then I'll start, feed his power cable, sort of like that. That way, and slowly work my way across. And so then we'll start with this guy. We'll start with the guy here in the middle. After the first guy, we'll probably have to, feed up like up here, and then we'll start with this guy right up here at the top, and he'll go over this way. Come down from the top. Oh, we got a Polaroid. Oh boy. Wrestling match. More like fighting wrestling match at that. I love seeing the guys do their stuff. There we go. I love coming to see the guys do their work. And being able to make sure that they get their recreation in. That's why the common room is a very important facility within the prison. Seriously, dude? That's another thing we're going to have to do is make sure that these guys get their solitary cells built too. I love seeing the janitors do their stuff. There's that one guy right there. He's just ironing away. And now his buddy there is doing his job. Two guys just ironing away. We're still getting huge amounts of prisoner release. We're going to virtually be taking in, it looks like, all our, let's see, that should be, let's see how many is this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 40, 45. Jeez. Gonna take some ease off the the medium security and bring in some max security, so max sec, so that'll be a good thing. Oh, look at that, 3,100 shop intake. How we're doing here? Well, looks like we're doing decent. Decent. Alright, hopefully our guys should be reporting out. There they are. I was going to say, they should be out here working their way toward building up the wall. I'm going to put in, this is the, well, jeez. This is the, while it's being thought about moment. Going to put in a staff door right there so we can seal the generator room off Also going to put in a regular door right beside it. Put in 2 doors right there. So let's make 2 doors right there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Dude. Try and tunnel your way out. Did I remember to change my deployment? Just give the game here a sec. Yeah, there we go. So those two got their... Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I wasn't sure. Wanted to be sure. Quickly add some more gods. I know I'm continuing to shoot myself in the foot. But with the need for shakedowns to proceed more rapidly, that is why I'm doing it. I would rather have more prisoners than... Not more prisoners, more guards than fewer guards. To a point. And by getting myself to a point to where I can say, okay, no more for now, I need to focus on making money. Look at that. Alright. I'm going to go ahead here and authorize that. So I'm going to go ahead, let's pull a forestry. There it is. There's the forestry. So I'm gonna go ahead here. And because I don't plan on making use of this area in terms of a pathway, we'll add that to the forestry area because it'll just make life easier. Come on, boys. Get those walls built. Come on, guards. Get the shakedown done. I like seeing when stuff gets done. Also going to put a staff door. I happened to hit the button and to cancel, and it got done, and I triggered another one. Holy hedge apples, they're already planting the trees! Let's see, these guys need to be prioritized because we've essentially got a hole in the wall. Alright. I am going to have to hire some more workmen. I'm going to quickly pause. Let's take them up to 100. Well, I'm going to essentially triple my gardener force to 60. Let's make it 75. Which is, of course, more than tripling. And then, what I can do is objects. Put doors like this. The reason I'm putting... Come on. Undolt. Undolt. There we go. The reason I'm putting doors... Come on. Doors right here is so that they can go ahead and our guys can go ahead and take it right out here to the exports. That way it is done quick. Come on! Material! Will somebody please get that sealed? Finally, here comes the guy. Finally! Frickin' finally! I don't want to have a hole and prisoners be able to say, escape time! Alright, so now, let's go ahead here. We're going to seal these areas off. And then objects, utility. I do want objects at some point, but not quite right now. Actually, do it right like this, I think. Come on. Let's see here, and then do that. Oh, please. Why are you guys bringing in hedge trimmers? Dum-dums. Alright. So now, let's see here. See, rooms, we want workshop. Logistics. Let's see, let's get some objects up and running here. This right here will be our stuff for that. Then I want carpenter's tables. Let's leave a gap. So we got clear passage of at least 2 meters. I'll leave do it like that. Excuse me. Gotta wait for the walls to get built. And don't forget the generator. Department of Duh. Make sure these guys are set to high priority. Having that high priority will help make sure that the generator here is installed PDQ. Pretty darn quick. Alright, so now quickly pause the game because I need to go over here to my programs. Scroll on down. Let's see, where are they? Where are they? Here we go. Workshop safety instructions. Start that. Come on. Come on. Come on, I know I just... There you go. Then we'll also do carpentry apprenticeship. And then gotta scroll up. Don't move the menu thing. Want to move up up the course. Come on. Don't tell me it's... here we go. There we go. Don't tell me there's no equipment because we're about to have the equipment. So don't try to tell me I'm not. can worry about fine tuning that stuff here in a moment. Yeah, that's going to be taught by our foreman. So now, let's see here. Objects, workshop saw. Come on. Be easier if I just pause. It's just, God, I hate having this 2 gig graphics card. You know, this is one of those times where I really dislike it. I mean, it's a lot better than not having one, I will grant you that. Most of what I want is to be able to process the wood products. So that is why I'm going to mostly build the saws and carpenter's tables. Because when you got, for example, a stack of da, 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 the come on, use your words. When you've mostly got a stack of wood, you know, you got 3 logs from the forestry. That's worth $150. Whereas the whereas beds are worth a heck of a lot more. And I don't want to forget about the license plates. So, no, there's like a stack of 20 license plates. That's, I forget how much that is, but that's a decent amount of money. It's like $200, I think. So to do it like that, we'll leave that other area open. I'll just put some more tables right in here. Because the prisoners, they'll actually, you know, be within the little L shape right there. So let's unpause. Control left click. Want to make sure that this stuff also gets prioritized. But, okay. Okay. Whoa, hello. Hello! Come on, game. Yeah, this is why I'm really starting to see why there are some streamers who have a dual PC setup. By having the game, by having, a gaming rig and a streaming rig, it reduces the pressure on one system. Alright, finally. Logistics. Come on. Of course, I didn't wait for it to fully go where it's supposed to go, so let's see. Oh, there we go. Still 47. Well, we got a lot of capacity here, so... That is something we, of course, are trying to do by getting lots of guys to do lots of work. Let's see. Stop. Come on. Come on. Do your thing. Do your thing. There we go. See, now this is more or less exactly the way I wanted it. Was by having the the carpentry sort of in the middle of the day. It's gonna take. It's like the foundation education. It requires the safety induction for the guys to do their thing, as well as the proper education in order to be able to advance to the carpentry level apprenticeship. So, say utilities. Let's give power line like that. So you see, there's the foreman. He's he's currently instructing. Okay, this is how you do the press and all that. So we'll eventually be able to get these guys up and running, at least for a short time, pressing plates. But I really want. We have a host! Hello, Bubbles! How are you? Thank you for the water. I hope you're doing well today, Bubbles. Yep. Having fun. Trying to get the workshop up and running. Look at that. They're coming all. The deliveries are up here. And yet. Trying to relax. That's good. But yeah, we have the deliveries. We got this. The metal right there for the plates. They're coming all the way down. I guess that you would call that smart. They're coming all the way down and using this entrance. Well, that is fairly smart. And look at that. Some of the guys they're starting to learn how to do the saws. I actually hear some of them must actually know how to. It's not called art. It's called fart. Yeah, some of these guys must already have some amount of machine equipment experience. The fact that some of them are okay. Premature dig out route found by Doggy. Yeah, some of these guys must have had some sort of amount of shop training. But yeah, having as many guys as possible go through this will be a good thing. Come on. Oh, look! It is a wave of godness. It's a wave. Rake them leaves up, you bad boys. Rake up them leaves. It's the gardener's wave. Yeah, we've got plenty of space here for these trees to grow. Oh, jeez, Louise. Probably another snitch. Yep. God, I just hate it when these guys bash their brains out. Bash other guys' brains out. Alright, just for safety, guys. See here, deployment. I'm going to put some guards in here. Because come on, use your words. The workshop is one of those places where can be very easy to have fights break out. So, what I'm thinking that we could probably I've seen some the YouTuber Daedalus 822 on some of his prisons back in the day when he did Prison Architect. So let me pull up the menu here. Regime. What the thing he did was he broke. Let's see if I can do this. Pause the game. So there we go. He broke up the patterns for the various securities, minimum, normal, and max. So basically had them offset. So basically, for example, he would have, for example, minimum security like I've got it now. Then he would have normal security offset, let's just say by like 4 hours. So they would do something like this. Let me sleep. Let's do sleep. One. Come on. Let's see then work free time. Eat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I done goofed. I done goofed. I double done goofed. Blah, blah, blah. And so yeah, he would do, have them be offset like this, and then he would further, alter, max security to have it be further offset. And so I am debating about doing something like that, but I don't think we're going to do that in this prison because kind of set things up the way I like. Uh, Free time. Yeah, that might be something to actually worth trying to do. Um, Yard, eat, free time. There we go. We got it all set back up. Back to normal. So that might be something that I might try at least in the next time we pick this game up. On stream. Just remember, today is for this particular amount of sessioning in this game. Today's the final day. Next week we're going to be picking up Minecraft because 1.14 it is out. I am super excited. I have been getting it ready as best I can to be able to do a do a lot of stuff, and I've got I definitely got plans for the first few days, or at least the first day. And I'm willing to, go past it that first day, of course, as needed. So, shakedown. And also having the guards in here, they can also search down all the stuff that's in here. So that'll just, make it this area, some of this searching, get that done a lot more quickly. At least in theory. What I really need to do, and I think, let's sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice a portion of the kennel here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's include the lots. There we go. And rooms. Don't want reception, want staff room. And then objects. Putting in the staff room down here. That way our guys can have place to rest, recreate, all that jazz. And let's see. Let's put in a radio. There we go. Radio. TV. Oh, we also need a. Let's do this. Hello. Hello there, Fell Tripod. How are you doing? Let's see here. I'm looking for. Where in the heck is it? I know it's here. Hello. There's arcade rack. I want the white. There's white TV. Duh. Very thing I was looking for. Department of Duh. Put up a few arcade machines, so at least in principle, our guys could entertain themselves. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hope your day has been well. Let's see. I'm looking for. There we go. Bookshelf. Duh. Of course, we don't want these guys to have to worry about resting in the dark. Let's get them some power for the lights. Department of the. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Some of the trees are starting to grow. You know, that would be, you know, we've got a seedling right here. That would be kind of your bait. There, let's see, it's, I think it's 3 stages of growth, I think. That's at least my guess, so. Or, not my guess, what I can recall. Let's see. Disengage that. I don't need to be seeing that. So yeah, these guys, they'll have any staffers, you know, like from the kennel or the guards in here, they'll have a much easier chance. Or, you know, the gardeners. All they got to do is come down over here, go from, you know, the garden or the or the workshop. They can come over here and rest. There's a challenge as part of the game where you can worry about having to worry about meeting your staff needs. And I forgot to do this. And yeah, you can have to worry about that sort of thing. And it's sort of like the prisoner's temperature needs. It's sort of also like the basic prisoner needs as well, because, you know, if you've got, you know, your all your guards and they're not getting the chance to rest, you know, they can get pretty well, I wouldn't say irate, but ticked off. There we go. You know, not having them be ticked off is a good thing. That's almost got the power, yay. That's just the connections right here, so. I don't remember exactly how many in-game days it takes for, Oh, trust me, I've got over 670 prisoners, and I have the capacity of 888. I'm just trying to slowly work up my capacity to be able to, you know, trying to let this stuff here, the availability of prisoners get sort of stocked back up, so. How's my ratings doing? Oh, yes, they've both dropped another percentage point. Awesome sauce. 7 and 5, now they're 6 and 4. I love seeing those statistics fall. Let's see here. We need to get, for these areas, we need to at least get something in the way of solitary cell. So let's go ahead and pull up our clone function. Oh, hello. Thank you, Burbles. Are you willing to take a discount on your art? I'll pay you, but I want to save some money. I'm still in deficitlandia. Come on. There we go. We could use some bubbles art. Oh boy. I don't want to have it built in there, so let's see. That is clone. Oh wait. You use the planning tool. Department of Duh. 6 meters. Oh, 6 meters. 6 meters it is. You'll be famous in prison. Bubbles is most famous for his prisoner-based artwork. He is known for being able to produce fine quality work. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Took one extra. Yes, you can blame Mad Cat. Let's blame Mad Cat. That's just these. Oh, that would be a fun thing, Burbles, if we could lock him into prison. Idea time. Extras. Names in the game. Perform the update. Watch this, guys. Hey, look! It's me! It's me! And I'm gonna put myself in my own prison. Look at that. Special transfers. Mac Pomifera. That's right. In this game, one of the things you can do is you can have. Let me see here. Just a second. I need to pull up Steam again. Come here, game. Library. Alright, so what you can do is I bought the original. I originally bought the standard edition. Alright, because at the time I just wanted to have the game because it was fun looking and all that. But one of the things you can do is kind of quasi DLC sort of thing is you can do the name in the game edition. So let me go to the store here. Prison Architect. So basically, it's one of these two. I forget which. I think it's the Clue Standard Edition, plus soundtrack. It's one of the two. But basically, what you can do is it allows you to buy with the right edition. You can buy the name in the game, which allows you to put your name, whatever name you want. In this case, I chose I chose my name as Machloropumifer, which is the scientific name for Osage Orange, and put literally Osage Orange, my alias, as my in-game alias. So having the sort of the fancy scientific name, and then the Osage Orange as my alias. And so there's a whole thing for that. I wanted to have fun with it, and I'm so glad I did that. How we doing here? I don't think I need quite so many parole hearing areas, so we'll probably, in the future, I think I'm going to need only like 20. I mean, granted, we have a fairly decent prisoner deal right now. Maybe 25, so I could probably redo this area here, I think. Maybe. Maybe. What you guys doing now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Fight! 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 No fighting! Stop fighting! Come on, game. There we go. I hate it when they try to bash each other's brains out. Aww. I hope that you make sure that they're on good branches there, Burbles. Because, you know, don't want trees falling out of my... Don't want kitties falling out of my limbs. And what the frick? Oh, that would be why. That would be why. And don't forget, we'll just do this the cheap, easy way. Well, the easy way. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. And we're going to have to do the same thing over here. Let's go ahead and say that utility line is in place. So go ahead here and put that down, and then quick build. Clone. That's mucho expensive to do a whole bunch of construction at once. But it was 6 meters. That's right, it's 6 meters. Department of Duh. There we go. There we go. That's a heck of a lot better, guys. Let's see. How many prisoners do we got? I think we could get... Let's go ahead and bump it up to 700. Not 702. Not that many. Come on, guys, do your work. Do das work. Hey, by having all the guys doing stuff. Oh boy. It just got 11 prisoners released. Oh boy. Make that 13? A butt ton of prisoners just got released. Just a sec, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're gonna give our guys here a chance to do their stoof. We're almost up to needed 30 license plates. Yay, we did that. Let's see, where's our other grant? France. This one's going to be a little bit more stuff. $1,100 for another reform program. We are going to have a butt ton of prisoners coming in. Let's see here. Scroll on down. Oh, he overdosed. Well, that's a shame. At least trying to fix that, so. See, it's 70, I think. 70 prisoners gonna be soon sitting in my prison. Alright. Let's go ahead here and make up another cleaning cupboard. See how many meters wide is this one? Come on. It is 14 meters, so make it 15 just to get it to the light. I'll actually make it 16. Objects, door, 2 doors. I'm gonna put up a few more laundry baskets, I think. That should be sufficient. Because we're definitely going to be getting a bunch of prisoners in here, guys. Let's see, rooms. Let's see, cleaning cupboard. Well, I was going to manage to get lost trying to find some of these rooms. Come on! Oh, there it is! Department of Duh. Let's add a few more ironing boards just for the giggles. $37.50 income on the shop. She's of course doing our thing. Let's do a shakedown. And then, I'll think about it. Oh, look at that. That has 80 jobs. Who knew that 2 additional meters would yield 10 more jobs? And I'm trying to do this to where we got plenty of stuff for our prisoners to do. We got max of 47, 147. So even not allowing for other stuff. You know, we've got a bunch of opportunities for these guys to keep busy. Look at that. They've made a wood pickaxe. So that's what you've been doing in shop, eh? Making a wooden pickaxe? You guys are silly, silly, silly. It's a shame that those guys there are resting when there's jobs to be done. I mean, I understand the need to have our hands rest, but, you know, I don't want, you know, bad stuff to be happening. And by having the, you know, these guys having a solitary, you know, it's easier to deploy them. Oh, there's a dock. That's one thing I need to do. Let's get some docks over here. Quick build. That is the wrong menu. Did I get the thing? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Ah! Dum dum! Here I had to go and misclick. Alright, so it's just this. Shower. Redo that. Material. Undolt. Quick build. Let's draw this again without dum-dumming it, shall we? There we go. That's better. $4.56 million. Look at that. We have got a nice, large, mucho dinero prison. I just want to check something here under the grants. Increase. Oh, good. Wanted to make sure I could take out a loan if I needed to, so. Yay! Guys, do your thing. Up. Who did what? Come on. Come on. I can't see the guy. Oh, there we go. Dead for being a snitch. Oh. Employment. Get some guards over there. Silly, silly prisoners. Technically, the driver could be considered, you know, vehicular homicide with the way he was running over those prisoners. So was that guy. or make him some amount of money. Oh, look at that. He has a decent chance. The guys that I really like seeing is the guys who have a minimal chance of reoffending and have earned their ability to do stuff. Especially, seeing, like reform and hell, seeing, the gradings, up and, the reoffending chance low. That's what I love to see. I mean, look at this. Uh, Cornwell right here. I mean, look at that. He has got high marks. He's got high on health. He's high on security, reform, and punishment. Let's see. Experience. He's had some lockdown, some regime, some class. He's mostly in a good mood. He's mostly, no condition. He's got at least well fed. He's mostly on a normal mood. He's got a little bit of good, some bad. He's done the foundation education. He's done twice on his spiritual guidance. I mean, look at that. If he can, let's see. He's volatile. Liable to kick off without warning and for no reason. Experience. Most of the time suppressed. Unknown rep. He's likely to get out. Just like I like coming to see the guys here. Excuse me. Hello there, LGH. How are you doing? Brains. Have you been doing zombie games? Evil penguin. He's likely to get out. Brains! Well, if you want, I'll try to see if I might be able to let you have some prisoner brains. I've had several guys. Look at this. Let's see. We got a guy right here. He's an ex-law enforcement as well as being a snitch. I can let you have his brains. How you doing there, LGH? Hello. Making money hand over fist. What in the... What am I trying to do? There we go. I was confused. I was like, why am I doing the guards like I was? Oh, that's right. I can do stuff like this. That's right. It's a defensive pattern. Hopefully, oh, dumb conference calls are the worst. They are the worst. Oh, really? You haven't? Oh, picking this game up and streaming is the first time I've played it in a while, so welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Let's bring the game back up to super speed. Let the boys do their running around. Some of them, of course, calling home. We want to let the guys be able to call home. Ah, yeah, there is now a multiplayer mode, and Paradox Entertainment, I know them through City Skylines, have bought this game from Introversion Software, you know, the original developer. So that's the thing. I've been thinking, you know, what would be a good thing? What would be a good game to stream? And I don't know. Somebody just got tased. Where? Somebody just got tased. God darn it! I heard. Yeah, that's that. What looks like them sling shooting soccer balls is actually them just running around. So I haven't seen them being able to do soccer slash football, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's right. I need to do this. Department of Duh. There's 5 there. And 5 there. Yep. Yeah, that's I can't I haven't been able to lower my video quality, and I'm running on a 2 gig graphics card. So yeah, that's because owing the size of the prison, that's undoubtedly the reason why it is jittery. And I'm running on one machine, so you know it's both running the game, running OBS, running chatbot, yada yada yada, all that jazz. But the I've been waiting to hear. Yeah, well, I've got a fairly decent laptop. I've got a fairly decent laptop myself. I got it last year. Let me double check here. Um, I know I got 16 gigs of RAM. I'm just trying to remember the. Yeah, it's got 16 gigs of RAM. Let me see. I know I can find it here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Uh-huh. Here we go. Here we go. It's an Asus, so I gotta pull up the Asus app. Because, well, that's the service center, no duh. Maybe it's this. I know that this, my laptop has got, ooh, like, how old, if you don't mind me asking, or do you remember? Because that can be, oh, wait a minute. That's not gonna work for me there. Let's see, properties, device manager. There we go. right, firmware. Let's see. Let's see here. It should be under. It's GE. It's an NVIDIA 1050 Ti. Properties. Driver details. Let's see. I don't remember. See, 1050 Ti. I'll just do it here. Hello there, ONG. How are you doing? Let's see. 1050 Ti. So this thing should have probably let's see yeah, it should be a 4 gigs of RAM, video RAM on my laptop. So yeah, it's definitely my laptop's better in that regard as compared to my main system. Yeah, it's starting to. It's late spring. Well, it's late spring for me, and so starting to get that sort of thing myself. Starting to get warm. Yep. Yes, I have a 1050 Ti in my laptop. And so yeah, and I only got yeah, it's an Asus. I got it last year, last August. August, yeah. Yeah, my laptop's got a way better graphics card than my desktop. You see, as soon as I could get myself, oh, so we both have a 960, eh? That's cool. But as soon as I could get myself a job, the plan is, once I've got some money saved up, I am going to do, for the most part, essentially, a complete system rebuild. So basically, I'm going to replace my case, motherboard, CPU, RAM, power supply, get an SSD. Is that your specs there, uh, LGH? Having a i5 960K? I mean 4690K? Because that's what I've got. Is an i5 4690K 16 gigs of RAM. Because that's what I got. Holy heck! We have the. Oh my god! We have the same setup! The same graphics card, an i5 4690K, 16 gigs of RAM. Now, here's the BS test. Here is the BS test. God, what's my graphics card? Can I find my thingy? Just a second. I'm going to put on my break screen. Just a second. This way, I'm not having to panic trying to find the thing I'm looking for. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to remember my let's see, where did I put it? Do you have LGH? Do you have a come on, chatbot? Yeah, the same as here. Do you have? It's. I know it's a gigabyte. Uh, God, I'm trying to remember the specific motherboard. Is it a gigabyte? I think it's a Z97, is what I'm remembering. Yeah, it's that's what I've got is a Z97 is what I'm remembering from my motherboard. Let's see here. Yay! And let's see, we got some compromise cells. Oh, these guys that sure do love tunneling. Come to think of it, I love tunneling too. I swear to Fluff I'm checking. Oh my god. Drama! Yeah, it's that's gonna be my thing. Is yeah, replacement case, power supply, motherboard, CPU, RAM, graphics card. Definitely want to get an SSD, and I've got two internal hard disk drives right now. Um, I'm thinking that what I'll do is get probably once I've got all my material backed up. I do have. Here's the thing about I've got an external 3 terabyte hard drive, and when I went out to buy it, it's a Western Digital external, and so I was looking at the place I go to get my electronics. Yeah, that's what I think that mine is. I'd have to go. I've got the manual somewhere. Um, I'm not sure where I put it, but that I think that's what I've got is the 97X Z97X gigabyte, and God, LGH, we somehow must have been on some sort of frequency to have gotten pretty much all the uh, pretty much the same amount of equipment. That is now, what type of case do you have? What kind of case? Ah, well, I did mine back in 2014, so yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, just similar, pretty much the same build. Silly prisoners. What are you guys trying to do? Link perm. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. That's. I know that some folks will put their PC specs on their their chat page. I don't think I've done that. But that would be something to do once I get my new system built. I'm just waiting to hear back from these jobs that I've had. That I've either I applied to some jobs yesterday. It was like 3 jobs yesterday. Yeah, just go ahead and DM it to me. So let me throw out my name. Yeah, just go ahead and DM it to me. I haven't fully gotten up a link permit yet. So um, I need to work on that. That's one of the things I've been sort of putting off. Putting off. All right. see here. Open link in new tab. Ah, now here's where our cases diverge. LGH, let me pull up this up. Zoom out on the prison here. Uh, uh, just a second here. I've got the Cooler Master 922. This is the case I got. Just a sec here. I'm pulling it up. I should have honestly had it ready. See you later, burbles. How's good sleeps? See, there is, that's my case right here, that I just put in chat, is the the Cooler Master HAF High Airflow 922. When I saw that, it was like, ooh, this is my type of case. It's got fairly spacious. It's got a high amount of airflow to it, so well, what's the issue, if you don't mind me asking? Alright. Ooh, $40 worth of shop intake. Yeah. Yeah, very similar cases. We must have been on some sort of frequency. Holy heck, look at that. We're gonna start to make some profit, guys. Ah. Well, I've had mine for about 7 years now, and it's one of those things where I know I need to replace it because I'm not sure how much, how many more times I'm going to be able to push that power button and, have it work the way I want it to. Just realized something. Put some of our guys to work here. I just want the weapons rack and the guard. Hello. There we go. Look at this. We got guys. That sucks, dude. That just sucks. Looks like we're gonna get some more trees planted. So hopefully, with all these frickin' exports, I can make some money. Jeez, 9 prisoners released? Wow. I mean, I've seen that sort of thing before, but still. And this is why I've got the guards and the armed, the guys stationed here, so that we can keep an eye on the prisoners that any come through. Come some more deliveries. Well, it's amazing you've put up with that for as long as you have. And this is, as you can see, this is why I put the doors right here, so that it would be easier for them to go just drop it off. there they go. Lots of exports. Ah. Being screwed by someone is never fun. I've been screwed. It's basically what happened to me at the last job I did. They, what am I looking for? They basically decided that it was but it's better to get rid of me, so that's what they did. And so, you know, it was a case of I don't like it. I didn't like the fact that I got fired. Look at all those exports coming out. Ouch! That's a huge pain in the posterior. In fact, they shorted you. Just some people, you know, never seem to get the message, do they? So, that's a thing. I'm just trying to get some of these things sold so can get encouragement for getting wood in here, more wood. This also helps to do that sort of thing. Ah, well, times do change. I'm just having fun trying to sell all these license plates. Well, we seem to be getting some amount of wood done in here. I may just have to further increase. On the next one, I just may have to cancel out, you know, like one of the rows of of um, carpentry tables and just do more press plates. I might. I'm not sure. Dude, why are you taking that stuff out for export? Oh, look at that! Look! We got a superior bid! We got a superior bid! And it's being taken for export. Yeah, I've built my own system, so that is a good thing. Because I know what's in there, I know what's in it, and so you know, if I mess something up, I can't blame anyone else but me. I'm thinking, and yes, I do think, I'm thinking I just might like commission another room, another workshop on this side, and then decommission the rest of this so that I'll have more. What would be the more forestry space? Let's see here. It is time, guys, to go ahead and take our break. So let me go ahead and change over here to the break screen. So everybody, go ahead and stand up, stretch, go get something to eat, go get something to drink, use the restroom. I have been definitely been drinking my water today, which is a good thing. So I have to refill my water bottle. So I will see you guys all here in just a moment. Okay, guys, I am back. Let's go ahead and finish out our break. Let's have everybody standing, stretching, moving both arms and your legs. You want to get that blood flowing, or in my case, get the sat flowing. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and toggle over my main screen. And we'll let the game play out. But I'm still going to be standing, stretching. Yeah, I've been moving a bit today, but I still feel feeling a little bit like a rock. The best way for me to describe it. So yeah, we'll I'm gonna make a modification here to stuff. Geez, $4,000 worth of trees, my brethren. Hopefully that will help. All right, enough stretching. I hope everybody has got their water with them. Of course, I've refilled my 1 liter water bottle, which is almost completely empty. So there we go. Oh! $1,015 positive income. Sweet. Well, yeah, this is all the more reason to further expand the what's it here? So let's the forestry. So excuse me. See here, I'm going to put a wall up right here. Boop. And let's do a shakedown. Alright, in the meantime, while that is going on, let's see here. Let's see here. I want to have a nice large thing. 37 meters. That's a... Yeah. Let's make it... Yeah, come on. We'll do it with 45, so... Material. Put up wall right here. Jeez, get out of the way! I can't do my thing with you auto-saving and then the... There we go. Alright. Objects. Door. Didn't mean to do it quite like that. Get rid of that. Come on. Say... I'm just putting that right there so I know where it is. And for the moment, bulldoze. I said bulldoze, not auto build. For the moment, I'm going to keep myself secure by not destroying this wall, nor destroying this one. It is still kind of a little bit herky-jerky, guys, I know. We'll make sure to also designate this as a workshop. Let's do that now before I forget. See, forestry, don't want that. Workshop! There we go. sure that those walls are set to a priority. Looks like we've got at least one compromised cell right there. And try to remove those wretched tunnels. Stupid rich tunnels. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add this to the forestry area. Material, dirt. Forgot to bulldoze that. Alright. Rooms. Forestry. That way we've got even more capacity. I don't want to forget, you know, to have another workshop right here. So let's go ahead and get this guy up and running. See, objects. Let's see, knowing that we're mostly powered up on that guy, we'll, let's see here. Let's start off with our workshop presses. Displace those dudes. Let's get the power line hooked up to them. I want to see how much power that guy is going to suck up. Those guys are going to suck up. Undoubtedly, we're going to have to worry about, geez Louise, guys. Staff. I just gave myself an idea. Might have to try that. Thought process is that, you know, we got this junction right here. Try moving the stuff here, you know, here over, so that we have the outside, sort of an outside area. You know, this here would be, you know, this here would continue. And have this here be 3 wide. Then have the sort of the outside thing right there. The outside walkway. But probably make that like 5 wide, maybe 5 meters wide, maybe. I don't know. And to see what would happen. And if it doesn't work out to quite the way I like it, we can always adjust it. Let those guys built right quick. I need to know how many more guys I can squeeze on here without having circuits get crossed, because I know I'm going to need another generator. bring those guys online. Alright, it looks like we might be able to get these guys here on that circuit without being in too much trouble. So I'll go ahead and hook that up. Maybe. And then, obviously, you know, the lights are on, so workshop saw. These guys here are definitely going to be on a different circuit. Mostly because, of course, they're high power and can only take you know, so many of these guys. You know, only so many of these guys per what's it. Jeez Louise, guys. Just some of these guys just seem to want to bash people's brains out. Make sure these guys are set on high priority. $39.85. As in Union Pacific, $39.85. Come on. We are finally in positive Landia. Oh, we've got at least 2 superior beds, which is awesome sauce. Come on, come on, autosave, do your thing, do your thing, do the thing. Thank you, autosave. Alright, so yeah, I'm not going to really push that generator much more, I think. So let's go ahead and do utilities, power station. Yeah, I'd rather not push it more than needed, so dum dum. And yeah, if you're taking a look at it, it's, you know, pretty much maxed out, so I'd rather not do the dumb thing and see, prioritize those guys. Come on. Look at this. We're back over $1 million. Let's see here. Valuation 4. Well, Yay for more exports. Look at that. I know they need tables. Department of Duh. Okay, logistics. Go ahead and open this up to guys being here. There we go. See, we've got at least another superior bed up and running. That's awesome sauce. Just waiting for the other power line here to get hooked up. Come on, you silly, silly thing. There we go. There we go. Let's see how this generator's doing now. Should be heck of a... There we go. I was going to say, it should be a heck of a lot more than that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead here and I add, let's see, utility objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go with 6 more saws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and oh, look at that, 7 and 7. Yay! Awesome sauce. I'll go ahead here and then add the carpenter's tables. It's going to cost a lot, but I'd rather have that production capability. It's all about making moolah. There we go. There we go. That is heck of a lot better, so... Yay, awesome sauce! Alright. Time to see if we make it to tomorrow without going deficitlandia again. And we're in deficitlandia. I hexed myself! I hexed myself! Just had to hex myself. Alright, how are we doing on intake capabilities? 41? Jeez Louise. Well, obviously, with the amount of intake I can have, because the number of guys I can have, it's needing to worry about having a certain amount of balance. 2 deaths. Overdosed. Oh, look at that. I wish I could take that 68-16 off him. I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish. Let's see. All available. I'm going to do that. 78 prisoners. I'm going to do that. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. We have made a fair amount of cash, of course, so... I love seeing them work. Quite honestly, it's interesting to see the... hello? Hello, hello, hello. You, Mr. Fairbarn, are a jerk. Trying to escape. Ya butt. Ya butt. Oh, I was on the right menu there. Come on, autosave, do your thing. Alright. There we go. Did I do that right? Or is that one of those cells somebody was beaten up here and it's now compromised? I don't know. Come on, game. Yep. We're up and at 'em again. To the showers, boys. Oh, jeez Louise. Come on, boys. Alright, so hopefully this batch of all the prisoners coming in should yield, at least in theory. Yep, there we go. There we go. I like seeing that figure. I love seeing green money making machine. Money making machine. We are back in the black. Multiple education and religious courses. We got mail. Recreation. Well, don't worry, we got plenty of recreation facilities. Need to finish doing these guys too. Now, since we've got, sort of these guys being mirror images of each other, I'm gonna have to do a specialty deal. Sort of do this in reverse. So, see here, quick build, wrong menu, clone. See here, come down here. Ah, underdid it. Rooms, material. Ah, there we go. So quick build, redo it. Let's make sure we leave a meter gap. Go back over to the other side now. There we go. There's that. And all I need to do is clone these phone booths. And it'll be the last 4. I just wanted to double check. Jimath. So we can also do it over here as well. Here I am, I'm being a dum-dum. Department of Duh. Alright, let's go finish cloning up this one too. Get that part. Awesome sauce. Oh wait, does it? Oh, that's right. We gotta do it like that. There we go. Das ist gut. And put on the wall. And objects. Door. There we go. Got all that stuff running. All that stuff is finally running. Being able to have all. Having a common room. Common room. Alright. And I'll also clone over. We need to clone over some stuff, so. Libraries. And mailrooms, at least. I can't wait to get myself a new job so I can get a better machine built. Come on over. Line it up. Boosh. There we go. And the library. Boosh. There we go. Of course, I'm forgetting to do stuff over here, too. Duh! Well, at least it can do that before I'm being a complete dum-dum. I'll just have to do these all over again. Over here on the other side. Come on. Uh-oh, somebody's getting tased. Somebody's definitely gotten tased. Taseception. Definite tased. Come on. There we go. There we go. Get all these facilities up and running so that our dudes and dudettes can, well, just our dudes. We don't have any dudettes. That'd be a challenge, I think, to do a female prison. Uh-oh. Dead freeing a snitch. That's one of the things I know is, the female prisoners, they've got a few additional challenges. Yay, we are finally back in deficitlandia. Come on, scroll on down. Here it is, the forestry area. Oh, I didn't finally get these guys online. That shouldn't be. It should be just enough area for this. Just enough power for this row of machines to be able to work. So. Yeah, I just might have to do like a single block of workshops for next time. I've always known that trying to get my brain is going that having forestry, especially having at least a forestry, and then also having the production facility, is key to financial success. Yes. Come on, you guys, please get your tuchuses down here and get the thing planted. I mean, the power cable up and running. Oh, that's right. They're doing all the construction work. Duh. I know we went to break a moment ago, guys, but I gotta go use the restroom, so I will be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I was not anticipating having to make another stuff thing. Yay! So let's get back into the action. Let me see. Let's take a look here at our valuation again. 4.6. So before once those deaths get over and done with, that'll be 4.9. Oh, excuse me. I think what would be a good thing to try to do, because as you can see right here, we got prisoner capacity 440,000. You know, that's obviously per cell. And with the brick and mortar fixtures and fittings, those are also going to go up as the cells go up. So I'm thinking, my brain, it's telling me that we ought to try to see how many cells we can get fitted out so that we can top 5 million. Because that'll be the thing to do with this prison, is try to see if we can top 5 mil. At least when it comes to selling. So, also want to do max out the solitaire cells, because those two will add to, the fixtures and fittings, stock and materials, as well as brick and mortar. Well, not so much in stock and materials, but bricks and mortar and fixtures and materials as well. Those will definitely head up. So, we're going to go to super slow mode. Utilities. Put that there. Gap of 1. I'm going to max out our shells. Oh, wait. Wrong place. Wrong place. Come on. Thank you. Thank you very much. quick build. Clone. What we'll do is we'll start from the top and work our way down. There we go. Yeah, we'll just work our way down. Because these will essentially add a whole bunch of fixtures and fittings that will, let's see. Let's try 3 cells, maybe? Somewhere my count is off. Oh, did I? I didn't get the wall. That's why it's off. And then all I gotta do is just clone one of these bad boys right here. And we gotta go over to the other side and do the same. Just quickly clone this guy right here. And then work our way down from the top. And we'll worry about installing more cells. So 3 cells. Make sure we get the wall. Dust ist gut. Dust ist gut. Take off quick build so I don't accidentally build something I don't need to build. Ah. Did I forget to connect that? I think I did. Let's go duplicate. Connect. Yep, I did. I'm not seeing any connections. Are you connected to anybody? Talking to this guy right here. Yep, he is. Autosave. Do your stoofs. Yep. Yeah, so just as a reminder, next week we are going to be picking up with Minecraft. So that's, going to be putting this dude to bed for a while. Not Titan Quest. Let's play Prison Architect for a while. And we'll then, of course, be doing a lot of construction. That's the plan for the first few eps, especially the first one. 4 guys just get released. I'm just waiting for the guy of our construction dudes to do their stoofs. And just making sure that these guys have got their jobs. 71 jobs. See, that's 7 and 7. That's 14. 14 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 70 jobs. Yep. Kind of apologize here for the stuff. Yep, look at that. We're back to major deficitlandia, guys. Now, if we had the bank loans, that would be taking money out. Or at least I think it would. See, let's check. Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You guys are freaking naughty. Ah, somebody just got zapped. I mean, I realize getting tased, getting zapped, and all that is actually no laughing matter, but hearing the initial jolts of electricity as they get zapped, I'm easily amused by that. Mama. Now thinking again of that the that one vid I was telling you guys about last episode. You know oh my god! I asked for a trowel, you brought me a drill. How can I be quiet with a drill? God, I need more construction workers. I'm gonna add another group of them here. Let's go with 50. I'm gonna add and 25 more guards. Regular guards, that is. That'll help out for later because they'll be able to more quickly search our premises. Negative 95 cash flow. Jeez Louise. let's. Well, I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna add a pair of doors right here. Let's actually leave a gap. Be smart and leave a gap. Excuse me. Jeez Louise, guys. Didn't we just release him or something like that? I think we did. It's alright. We're gonna max out a number of our sales. Right. Duh. Come on. Can't get that cartoon out of my head. Of course, I also know that I'm kind of hurting myself too. Come on, autosave, do your thing. Come on, come on. Can't get that part out of my head. I honestly want to know how many cells I can build. There we go. It's now time to see how many prisoners we can have with our capacity right here. Stretch. Yeah, it really stretch right there. Uh, 400. Oh, we can. We have reached. Let's see, cash. It's in part because of an increased number of fixtures, fittings, bricks, and mortar. That's part of the significant reason why it's up. Despite the fact we've been spending money like no tomorrow, so. Still can't get that out of my head. Alright. And quickly pause. We're gonna add even more workers. They're gonna go all poofing out in all directions. We'll get rid of them. Look at them. They're marching! March, dudes! Grab the stuffs. Get it out of the way. You guys are integral to our prison's success. Come on, dudes, do your thing, do your thing. Check something right here. I'll keep the game going. Jeez Louise, another death! Oh, ex-law enforcement. Ooh, ouch. Alright, I had to mute myself there for a sec because I needed something to drink after coughing real bad. God, I am further tempted to build up. Yep, let's do it. I am not satisfied with how many guys we need. Or don't have, I should say. Let's go ahead here. I'm going to go ahead here and just spam click the heck out of making workmen. We'll take it up to a nice round 500 dudes. Of course, we're going to have to fire a heck of a lot of them once we get done. There we go. We're getting there. Almost there. Almost there. Come on. Sorry, there's something here on my screen. Five extra. That won't help. That won't hurt. Look at that. They're just spawning with all their stoofs. Look at that. Excuse me. Too bad I couldn't get some of my gardeners to help out. Alas, I cannot. negative 1519 cash flow. Jeez, freaking Louise. Oh, having the huge number of workers should hopefully, knock on wood, cause stuff to get done very quickly. And of course, here I am forgetting to do utilities. Look at all those guys. They are hard at work. They are bringing forth the bounty of material to build our new stoof. Jeez Louise. Well, we kind of fixed deficitlandia, only to break it, only to have it again. But our number of cells are starting to spring up again, which is awesome sauce. Come on. Pause, and this will just make life a little bit easier, because don't have to worry about so much lag. It's getting if it's laggy for you guys, it's laggy for me as well. Come on, there we go. I'll just finish giving all these guys the stuff they need. Having the sort of this quasi zigzag pattern helps out a lot. Come on, autosave, do your thing. Do your thing. Come on. I'll wait a little bit once we've gotten this part of this cell block done to do the other side. Because that'll just make life easier. I really can't wait to get a new graphics card. Of course, I need a job for it. There we go. Alright, let these guys do their tying for a few moments. Up to 899 cells. I wonder how many cells we'll be able to eventually get. Alright, let's do the other side here. least do one of the part of the other side, I should say. Because of course having the piping also helps. There we go. Uh, 899 cells is a metric butt ton worth of cells. It has fallen a little bit, but as we get more and more cells online, and to get them equipped and all that, that number is gonna go up. It's gonna go way up. I'm thinking that as soon as we can get all these cells done, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a little bit of an early stream. Look at that. We're now jumped up to over or approaching 1,000. 1,000 cells, almost 994 cells. Just making some more money off this, of course. And 194 cells. We're almost there. Oh, we just made the what's it, meds? Almost there, boys. Come on, somebody's got to be able to make some of these cells complete. Jeez Louise, who died? Ah. Snitch, ex-prison god, and fearless. Come on, we're still waiting for 994 to go up to 1,000 even. Hello. Ah, there we go. There we go. We're over 1,000. It's over 1,000. I know that's not technically right, but still, over 1,000. Just a sec, guys. Let's see here. What else have we got? I have got an idea that's floating around in my head. Just a sec. I'm going to mute myself while I think. I was thinking was perhaps moving all the cells. We've got the common room. We've got sort of the center spine right here with all the stuff. What I was thinking was perhaps doing would be to um, sort of do a move, essentially duplicate this in a way, but only half. So for example, just one bunch of these guys, and then sort of access to the shop, but have li- classroom, a library, just one of each of these, and move it in here. All right, and then do the same over here, and then have um, a little bit further extended, and have a shop area right here. I thought perhaps of moving the shop right in here, and I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. But essentially, sort of make it more communal instead of having it like this, and essentially removing an amount of the walls. Let's see. Let's double check rooms. Indoors. Yeah, it doesn't say that I have to have. Let's see. Common room has to be. Most of these guys have to be indoors. It's like the individual cells have to be surrounded. All right. I'm thinking so. What I'll probably do while we're doing, Minecraft and other stuff is I'll make sure to save. We won't sell the prison. We'll make sure to save it at the very end when we're all done. With this episode, with this stream, and then I'll go in and I'll try to experiment with some of this stuff. See how this idea kind of works. I'll still have to do, for example, like up here at the top, or I'll have to modify it somewhat, I think, because, obviously we won't have the communal space like this arranged so neatly. But, I'll perhaps do, well, hello. Do, like the one generator, like a pair of generators over here, pair over here, then still have them lead in, two of those four lead here into the kitchen, and then the other pair, they'll go finish powering the rest of the cell block. Let's go ahead here and do breakdown. Oh my lord, 1148 freaking cells. Oh, look who it is. It's White Cat. Hello there, White Cat. Checking your little noggin. He was under the blankets. Well, he wants out, so we're gonna let him out. Hello there, White Cat. There you go. I swear I need to put a cat door on my door. Of us. I can do that right now. Shakedown, run its course. Now, with so many places to search now, it's a little bit troublesome, I will admit. fun fact, I'm gonna get to I know it came out a week ago, but I'm finally gonna go get to see Avengers Endgame tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah. With all the stuff that's going on, jeez, frickin' Louise. It doesn't help with multiple things, additional things to search. So, yeah. Oh, can we make 5 million? 5 million could be in the bank once we get deaths flushed out of the system. Yeah, having more cells, fixtures and fittings, brick and mortar. Oh, jeez. That is what is going to help. It's starting to run a little faster now. I don't think I got these guys up and running. Nope, I didn't. See here. That's something to also consider. Seem to be doing reasonably well here with small cells. So, that's something I think I'm going to try to do for our next prison when we're streaming next time with this game, is to go ahead and hire our lawyer and do the research for small cells. That way we can try to cram in as many bad boys who have broken the law into our prison, so we can hopefully, fingers crossed, be better management, get better management out of it. Go ahead and do that. We seem to be maxing out here at 1184, which is, for me, I think that's about the highest I have ever done in terms of stuff. So, alright. I think now that with most of the stuff done, we'll wait here for just a few more moments before we gonna wait for try to get some more of these pipes here installed. So. Hmm. That might be something to do. I just thought. Try a. I know that a 1 by 3 would be smaller, but what about a 2 by 2 cell? Essentially make, for example, have the bed right here, bookshelf, toilet, essentially, because you know that would be a little bit smaller. Well, not obviously as small as the 1 by 3, but would at least allow for just a smidge more space while actually saving space. That is an idea. Ooh. All right, I honestly have to get rid of some of these workmen because it is just going to be a huge pain in the tuchus to keep to have all these guys here. Especially when you know there's work to be done. And some of them are, tired, but it's a case of I know, guys, I know you're tired, but oh, look at this. We are definitely pruning back. Some of these guys, they're now going to start to go say, hey, wait a minute. Why can't I do my little thingy over here? That's because your thingy is being taken care of, dude. Yeah, here I am, just, sort of traveling all over the map. Autosave, autosave. Here comes the power of the autosave. Autosave, autosave. Come on, autosave, do your thing. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. We almost came down, back down, completely to positive landia. So, at least we got stuff done. Well, there's one thing we could do. I'm willing to take the risk, though. Let's say, I think we're going to get rid of some of our gardeners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure that number comes out. Yep. Let's do it by another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, look at that. We just barely did it. All right. Up. And of course, look at that. We're back under. All right, let's see if we can get these deaths flushed out of the system. I think another thing to do, let's go to staff. Something that I think is going to help. see. We're gonna have to change some of our deployment here. Gonna put some guys right up here. This with getting rid of those guys. I'm trying to reduce the temperature of the prison. And so my theory, from what I remember reading on some of the some of the material, is that by having just having regular guards, no armed guards, no canine units, that'll help keep the prisoners calmer. And so that is the hope, at least for a short little bit here, to at least get that working started. So let's go ahead here and end the. We're gonna go ahead here end the stream. Before I forget, I'm gonna save and exit the game because why not? So as appreciate everybody who's come along today. I hope you'll join me in a raid. So let me take a look-see here. I gotta figure out who we're gonna raid. Oh, there we go. Game saved. Yay! Exit. Let me see here. Who is? I want to take. Ooh. I think. Wrong thing. I think I see somebody. Stupid me. There we go. I see somebody that we can raid as soon as I can get all my stuff in order. Come on. There we go. Let me throw up the preliminary raid message. Come on. Stupid thing. I hope you'll join me on this raid. If you've been watching here on Twitch, please remember to hit that follow button. It is much appreciated. We're going to be raiding Beetlebomb TV today, so please remember to select the Tree Grove has arrived to bring you shade and water. And if you've been watching on YouTube, thank you for hanging out. Please remember to leave a like and hit that subscribe button for more content. We will, of course, be having on Saturday, we're going to be doing some more city building Saturdays with Zeus Poseidon. And then we're going to be on Monday, of course, doing Minecraft. Yay, Minecraft! So, let's go ahead here and get this raid underway. There we go. I hope you guys will join me on this raid. And I will see you all in the next episode. So, ta-ta for now.